Hello, Scorpio. Oops, was trying to come out. They haven't even called it yet, so I really can't say. But this is for Scorpio. October 2019, full Celtic cross for Scorpio. This is a reading for Scorpio, full Celtic cross, October 2019. The energy's coming in for Scorpio. New energies, positive energies, hopefully, for Scorpio. As you know, it may not resonate with all Scorpios. And I try to come up with a positive reading, but we don't like it, we can work it out. You can always change your path. It doesn't have to be. You have free will. If you don't like what is shown, turn from it, If you like what is shown, don't take a detour. Wheel of Fortune, something's turning in your favor. This is why I like reading reversals and upright. With the Wheel of Fortune, the main meaning with it in the upright, with those who read it in the upright only, there's nothing wrong with reading it in the upright only, but this is the reason why I like reversals, because it tells me if it's going forward or backwards. And the upright is definitely going forward. Fortune is changing. Positive things are coming. Your luck is changing. Maybe giving a little good of fortune. But the subject at hand right now is the Queen of Discs. This could be Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, not necessarily in that order, but with the Queen of Discs in reverse, it could be also someone not feeling real secure in life, someone who's not feeling like everything is set in stone the way they want it. It could be just feelings, or you're actually dealing with this type of person. Was crossing it, you feel like you didn't get a victory with this person, or you yourself don't feel like you got a victory with the Six of Wands. Your goal, or what crowns you, you want to come out of disappointment with the Five of Cups in reverse. Foundation, you were probably laid back a little bit. You probably didn't get out much with the Four of Swords in reverse. You're coming out of that. The energy is still there where it did happen, where you kind of took a break, but now you're thinking about coming out of that. You're thinking about coming out of disappointment. Maybe you're saying enough is enough, in your life where you need to move forward again. In the past, something was out of control with the Emperor in reverse. Someone was controlling, or the situation was out of control in general. And maybe you had trouble taking control in some ways, or dealing with somebody that was out of control. For a very few of you, it can be Aries, but it doesn't have to be. It's just an Aries card. It doesn't mean it's an Aries. It's an energy. In the very near future, you're going to hold back. I think I tried to pop out earlier with the Four of Pentacles, and when I said I didn't call it because I wasn't really calling you, the Scorpio name or title. But this is holding what is close to yours. It's also, with other definitions, you'll hear about as someone accumulating wealth and keeping it close to them and saving. It's also known a lot of times when I get this card for people, they are usually very successful, especially later on. So the Four of Pentacles in the upright is holding tight what is yours and accumulating wealth, the way I see it. Possible future outcome and advice from the universe, the Prince of Wands. You may be getting a message, or you'll be dealing with a fire sign, or a fiery message or a fire sign. It could be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. They are in the upright. This person is usually young at heart, if they are a person, and very contagious in the way you want to be with them in a positive sense. They're very fun personality, and sometimes good looking. What is coming towards you, the outside environment beyond your control, is the Prince of Discs. This can be Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo again. Or it could be someone, like I said, not feeling secure and steady as the outside environment that is heading towards you. This is beyond your control. It also could be a message that someone is talking about finances that you don't like to hear. But don't worry too much. Remember, I'm going to clarify these, and it can change the story up, so stick with me, okay? Your hopes and fears is the Knight of Wands. Again, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, possibly. Or, like I said, someone with a passionate energy. Maybe you fear this person in some way, or maybe you're hoping for this person in some way. This person, like I said, that I'm seeing, or this type of energy, is in the upright. And it's a very energetic type energy, a passionate energy. Final outcome, you do move on from troubled waters. And remember, we did see that Wheel of Fortune come in. then you are going to accumulate some wealth or some energy, stuff that is yours, that is long-term and stable. But let's get the other cards. Let's shuffle for a second. And I want to find out what's going on with the Queen of Discs. And I do shuffle these prior to make sure they're nice and mixed up for everybody. But the Queen of Discs is in reverse, and what's crossing it is a victory. So maybe you do not feel like you got a victory in some way as a subject in hand. So Queen of Discs in reverse, Six of Wands crossing it. Why are you there for Scorpio in October? And you feel a little trapped for some reason with the Eight of Swords. And like it's a mental energy. You're feeling trapped mentally in some way where you feel like you can't get out. But remember, what's attached to this card is that you can get out. It just feels like you can't. So the Queen of Discs in reverse, Six of Wands crossing it, Eight of Swords in the upright. Why are you there for Scorpio? Two of these want to come out. I'm going to let it. Yeah, something that has to do with heartbreak and sorrow, and you're wanting to come out of a hermit mode type situation. I think you're getting sick of feeling this way, feeling trapped and hurt in some way. And it has to do, you know, with the energies that I called out, but could have to do with the earth sign. Doesn't necessarily have to, like I said, but you feel like you didn't get a victory, and you were like heartbroken over it, and now you feel trapped and in your head about it. But I do see you attempting to come out of it, and you do. You do move on from troubled waters, but we need to find out what's happening, what's the icing on the cake here. We just got the, you know, the innards, you know, we need the bones. We need to know the rest of it. Now, your goal is to come out of disappointment, to come out of feeling like everything is spilt over and it won't fix, but you're trying to come out of that. And it looks like you will, like I said. So the Five of Cups in reverse, what crowns Scorpio while you're there? What is going on? Going for wish fulfillment and happiness in your life for a change. Instead of feeling heartbroken and trapped, you're going for happiness and wish fulfillment, and you may get it, okay? Because you can do this. You can manifest what you're wanting. So Five of Cups in reverse, Nine of Cups in the upright. A lot of Cups energy, your energy, you know, water energy. Why you there is what crowns Scorpio. And take control of your life again. For some of you, again, be dealing with the Aries, but necessarily. Remember, things were out of control in the past. Your goal, or what crowns you, what you're doing, is regaining control and going for happiness. Now, the foundation, to get the Four of Swords, is in reverse. You're coming out of taking that break, coming out of not feeling well, not feeling like doing anything. You're coming out of that. It is happening. So the Four of Swords in reverse, while you're there for Scorpio, as the foundation. Prince of Cups, yes, you're coming out of this. You're still feeling a little yuck, though, when we see that there with everything going on with the Princess of Cups. Again, this could be Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, or you're looking for love and messages, or you're attempting to, but like I said, you're going through the motions still. So the Four of Swords in reverse, the Princess of Cups in reverse, while you're there for Scorpio as the foundation. It has to do with the Knight of Wands. It could be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or someone who is non-committal, or someone who's here, there, and everywhere. And now you're trying to get out of taking a break from them in some way. And you might, because I see a lot of fire energy in the upright in the near future. But it varies. It could be that you're just trying to get your passion back, and you're slowly doing it, but it's still going through the motions, but you are doing it. Now, in the past, there was an uncontrollable situation, or someone was out of control, whether you were or other people around you. Now, the Emperor in reverse, why you there for Scorpio? In the past, why you there? Yeah, something didn't come in the way you wanted it to with the Three of Wands, and like I said, it was an over-controlling situation. Three of Wands is in reverse. So the Emperor, the Three of Wands in reverse in the past for Scorpio, why you there? Probably happened in September and August and all that. Yeah, that is, you took a break. See, in the past you took a break. As the foundation of what you're trying to do is come out of taking this break now. So, past you did take a break from an uncontrolled situation or someone who was controlling. Whether you were doing it or somebody else, you decided, I need a break. Now, in the near future, you're going to start accumulating like abundance and wealth and keeping things that are yours to yourself. You're going to keep it. You're not going to give it away, you know, just freely. Maybe at one time you did, I don't know, but it shows you keeping your wealth to yourself. And I did see that Wheel of Fortune in the very beginning. So maybe you're getting more money and you're just going to keep it under wraps. You know, you're not going to tell everybody about it. You're just going to, you know, grow in abundance. So the Four of Pentacles in the upright in the very near future for Scorpio while you're there. Yeah, could have to do with messages from an air sign or just quick messages with the Princess of Swords. For some of you can be dealing with the air sign. It could be Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra, or like I said, messages, or like pages, messages, or someone young at heart, like I said. But it's like you're getting things. Things are moving forward with vigor, but you're keeping things to yourself. You also may be dealing with this type of person, and you're keeping it under wraps also, along with some wealth. So Four of Pentacles in the upright, Princess of Swords in the upright in the very near future while you're there for Scorpio. You are keeping things under wrap. And you're not walking away from a situation. I'm thinking you're dealing with a couple of people in your life. You're not walking away from anything, but you are slowly coming out of whatever depressive, controlling situation you were going through. But at the same time, you're keeping things very tight to yourself to where you're not letting a lot of people in like you used to. Or the people that you do let in, you're not letting anybody else know about that either. Now, possible future outcome and advice from the universe. Can you see all of these? I need to push them all in. It's a new setup and I'm getting used to the setup. I need to move it over so you can see all the cards. Oh well. Now you got the Prince of Wands here. The Prince of Wands, I told you what that was. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but not necessarily. Like I said, it could be a passionate energy. If it is, it's someone very attractive. So the Prince of Wands, why you there for Scorpio as a possible future outcome or advice from the universe. You got a couple of people around. You got the Princess of Discs and the Princess of Wands. So you got Earth and Fire near you. It just tells me you got some court cards and some messages possibly coming in. You know, people and messages. So Prince of Wands, Princess of Discs, both in the upright while you're there as a possible future outcome and advice from the universe. Could be that you're moving on from troubled waters with these people. Or maybe it's the universe telling you to move out. That's trying to come out and we'll let it. It has to do with wealth. The Ten of Pentacles, accumulating wealth with the Ten of Pentacles. I didn't know how it was trying to come out, so I can put it out the way I want to. But the Ten of Pentacles is about accumulating wealth, and the reason why I say that is because you have that Wheel of Fortune. And you're accumulating good things, positive things, and people that are in the upright that you want positive in your life, because I do see you moving on from troubled waters, and this goes hand in hand with this outcome. Okay, possible future outcome if you let it, wealth, and people you want in your life that are stable, and good looking, and moving on from troubled waters. Now the outside environment, you do got a message coming in that may throw you for a loop, or you may be dealing with an earth type energy that is not feeling real secure. So hopefully you can see all these. I'm pushing this over. I want to put them on top of each other a little bit and move it over and do a different setup. But the Prince of Disc is heading towards you while you're there for Scorpio. Yeah, someone's worried, okay? Someone's worried. The Prince of Disc is worried and not feeling real secure about a situation. This is beyond your control. You can control how you react to it, but they're worried. They're worried about being left out, feeling left out while you're accumulating wealth and moving on. Now the Prince of Disc in reverse, the Five of Pentacles in the upright while you're there for Scorpio as the outside environment was coming towards them. And you got the Princess of Wands coming towards you. You got Earth and Fire coming towards you. You can work out a situation if you want with them, because this is advice. You can take it or leave it. But you got wealth coming in. I believe that because of the Wheel of Fortune. Because the Wheel of Fortune is there in general, you know. Now, your hopes and fears, maybe you're hoping towards the Knight of Wands, or maybe you're fearing them. Let's find out. Knight of Wands in the upright while you're there for Scorpio. Why are you there? Yeah, you feel kind of like a burden with them, because that's the Ten of Wands, or maybe they feel a burden with you. So, the Knight of Wands, Ten of Wands, both in the upright while you're there for Scorpio. Someone feels a burden. Yeah, you feel a burden over an argument you had with possibly a fire sign or someone with a lot of passion, someone attractive, like I said, someone who's usually easy to get along with. Maybe you had an argument with them for some reason. You can leave it in the comments if I have them open. But you did have an argument, or you're fearing arguments with this person, but you do move on from troubled waters. This is someone who is at first still a little apprehensive and is still feeling a little bit of the sorrow from the past, but when they go to the other side from these waters, these troubled waters, they're usually positive. So the Six of Swords in the upright while you're there for Scorpio at the very end. Moving on from troubled waters while you're there. Let's find out why. You're moving on troubled waters from the Princess of Disc that is in reverse, a reverse type situation that you had with the Princess of Disc. You're moving on from that. You're moving on from better to better things. So you may move on a positive situation with them or move on totally. It's up to you. For some people, they take the Six of Swords actually moving, and sometimes near water, It's an interesting little tidbit I should throw in there. So the Six of Swords in the upright, the Prince of Discs in reverse while you're there is the final outcome for Scorpio. And there may be a relationship in the very end developing. Maybe a little bit of a relationship going on with the Hierophant. Maybe even some of you marriage, I don't know. Or something that's serious. Something that's very serious, that you take very serious. So you're moving on from troubled waters, from someone that was feeling left out, a little insecure possibly, because the Hierophant is there about contracts. Or you may be, for some of you, this may be a job. Maybe you're getting a job because we saw all that wealth money too. So the Six of Swords in the upright, Prince of Discs in reverse, the Hierophant in the upright while you're there for Scorpio is the final outcome. And moving on from troubled waters with the Prince of Wands. Is there more than one person here on Scorpio? Is there? Is there more than one person? Huh? There it is. You want to see them? There's the Hierophant. Because I know it's having trouble putting this all in there. I got to push this down just a little bit. There we go. But yeah, you're moving on from troubled waters with the people you were possibly having arguments and heartbreak with. Maybe there was more than one person you were dealing with. Maybe they were doing this and having more than one person. But I do see you moving on from a troubling situation, accumulating wealth, keeping it more to yourself. I don't think you're going to share it as much as you maybe did before, or maybe you just don't want to. I don't know what the reason is. But I do see you moving on from a trapped situation that brought heartbreak and sorrow, from an uncontrolling situation. Even though someone is worried that you won't accept them back, or a couple of people, they're worried about being left out from you, or somebody is. Or maybe it's the same person. Maybe they have fire and earth in them. It doesn't, like I said, it doesn't have to be like the actual sign in itself as the energy, Someone's not feeling real secure and stable right now, with you. They don't know where they stand with you. I do see the Queen of Swords in reverse. It could be another person for all I know, but it also could be that someone's very unhappy, maybe at times too. The Queen of Swords can be Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra, or someone with sharp words. Now I do see like someone coming towards you feeling left out and a little worried, so maybe someone that's going to say something a little sharp to you. Someone who kind of cuts like a knife, so I'm just warning you, if you don't want to accept that energy, you don't have to. It's like when they're mad, just let them cool off before you answer the phone or the email or text. But I do, because I see that possibility, your fear is a fight, and it worries you, and maybe someone else is worried of a fight because sharp words are said. And so like I said, some of you will be dealing with an air sign. I see all the signs here, so it's going to, this reading will probably affect a lot of Scorpios, and it's going to pan out a little bit different, but I do see more finances coming in, people trying to move on from a troubling situation in the past, moving on from troubled waters, and feeling a little bit better. And someone I think you're going to be in a serious relationship with, or they're going to be wanting a serious relationship with you. And it's, I don't know, with the Four of Pentacles, you may decide, I may keep this to myself. It'll be different for everybody. But I do see things positive coming in for Scorpio. And this is your reading, and I'm going to let this go, and I will talk to you later. Okay? Bye.